Gamers, I've got you a VOD. A couple days ago on the Patreon live stream, I went through every single one of the TriviaBot questions from the last live series episode and tried my best to answer them with zero knowledge of any of the live series. I don't know what Ren and Martin did. I've never heard of 4 AM Pearl, but I have seen fan art and I have read comments, so maybe I'll do all right. You'll have to see. I already know, because it's a VOD, but well, you can watch it now. I'm not going to get any questions right. That's the thing with the live series quiz. I know that I know nothing about the live series. I'll try it for you guys if that's what you want to see. But I'm easy. It'll be funny though. Will it be funny? It does mean I can put the trivia music on and just put it on loop and we just try and do our best at like guessing the answers. I think that's kind of funny. I see the potential here. Look, we can give it a try. And if it's funny, it can go on the YouTube VOD channel. Because they might want to see how well I do at the TriviaBot questions. Let me get it up. I know Martin did it the other day. The thing is, because Grian asked me to do this, and a lot of people in the audience are like, oh my god, Oli, you've done such a big thing for the life series. It's so cool. You've made this season so special. And I was like, I've not watched any of them. Hello. I like that my friends do a cool thing. It's not a thing I watch. So I have no idea. But I do know of the ships. That's the thing. I do know all of the ships, and I know how, like, Martin and Ren are a thing. They're like boat boys or something. They like go on boats together. I know that like Pearl and Gem are in love. I don't know what the lore is. I think Scott's won a few. I know Joel wants to beat Scott and he can't because he's unfortunately doesn't have the skill. Unfortunately. I know there was one where like Scott gifted a win to someone because everyone was mad. I was mad. What else was there? I don't know. Well, I guess I don't want to spoil it. And I'm now going to have to stop looking at chat in case you guys spoil it as well. If I search for In the Littlewood, Martin.
That's some vibe. Do you get it?
No, don't want to see spoilers. Whoa. Full quiz. Yes. Do you want to try your luck at the wildlife? Well, I need the intro to lead me in. Hold on. Grian files. Intro. Do you want to try your luck at the Wildlife Season 5 trivia questions? Yeah! Well, now you can. I gathered all the questions we came up with into a pair of Google Forms so that you guys can try your hand at the same trivia questions that the CCs did. Slay! We try to have a good amount of questions for each player in season. We also try to include only questions we thought at least one person would remember the answer to, especially things we'd seen them bring up recently in their own videos or streams or big moments that would appear in the fan art animatics. But we also aim to include silly questions we thought people would find entertaining. We wanted players to be able to go to each other and ask each other to help on questions they didn't know the answers to. But wait, there's also rejected questions. I ain't doing that because I'm sure they're going to be even, like, less within my wheelhouse. But I'm down. Quizmasters questions from Season 1. Wildlife Trivia Easy version. Oh, yeah, that's me. That's me for sure. That's me 100%. Hold on. Let's get this open. Where's my face? Small camera. There we go. Great stuff. Wildlife Trivia Easy version. In case you wanted to see the full list here, the trivia we came up with that made it into the game and try your luck at them. We even tried to pick an even spread across all seasons of players, tried to pick questions that at least one person would know. The 7 of us spent several days coming up with nearly 200 questions, then 200 questions. 200 questions. Oh my god. The 7 of us spent several days coming up with nearly 200 questions, then a few more days discussing which ones should make it into the episode, paring them down to 99 questions that went into the Quizmaster's arsenal. Originally, our questions were a bit more difficult, but we asked them to tone it down after the snail carnage. Silly me. So silly, man. Try to avoid meta questions and stats, like how many times the thingy died from this. Okay, cool. So I could maybe do this off vibes. There's a non-zero chance that I can do this off vibes, I think. Let me zoom this in a little bit. Because I think if it's like, I might be able to figure this out just from pairs and stuff like that. I don't know. Let me get the quiz music on loop to start with, because that's important. Let's get Grian Song 5 on. And how do I make it loop forever? It means we're going to have multiple times that it goes like... But I think that's fine. All right. Get it going. Which pair was out first in Double Life? I don't see a world where it's got to be Jimmy and Tango, right? Because Jimmy's always out first. That's like the meme. So I'm going to click that. I think that's a nice, easy one. Thank you, Cherryfire, and whoever else did it. What did the Southlanders say when using a spyglass in Last Life? Aha! That's a thing Martin says. There's a meme about that. I know that there's a meme about that. Lock it in. What was Etho's favorite son in Limited Life? His favorite son. I think that's a trick question. I think that's a trick answer. I think it's gotta be Scar. We love Scar. Etho loves Scar. In Secret Life, who failed the 100-block high water bucket clutch to get the beef? Joel would never fail that. Martin might fail that. I think Grian didn't fail it, because I can see Grian keeping that in his video and being like, oh my god, I did it! And he has parrot wings, and everyone's like cheering. He's like, oh my god, cannon! I think it's Martin. I think Martin died. I think he's got slow old man hands. In Limited Life, which player went AFK for a whole session because they were sick? I think, didn't like, Jem take over for Cleo and Lizzie take over for Pearl? Was that a thing? Oh no, Pearl wasn't sick. Pearl wasn't sick. Hold on. Pearl wasn't sick. Pearl was in Japan. So it's not Pearl. Who went AFK for a whole session because they were sick? I don't think it would have been Cleo. That's such a... It's either a nothing content idea, and Cleo just like uploaded the footage raw, or Grian made a bit out of it. And I don't know which one of those it is. I don't know. It's one of those two. It's 100% one of those two. I'm locking in Cleo. No. Grian. I'm locking in Grian. I've not heard about that, though, so I feel like I would have. What did Scott and Martin call themselves in Limited Life? God, these are such Martin answers. Oh my god. Hold on. Where's my pause button? Like, Mean Gills, LGBC, H2 Bros. That's such a Martin pun. I can't be dealing with this. Oh my god. I think it's Mean Gills. I see it being Mean Gills for sure. Because it's just such a Martin answer. What was the name of it? Tilly? 100%. I got that one. Slay. I got the easy ones. Which one of these is not a life series season? Real Life wasn't a season. It was a one episode. Unless Second Life. No, it started with Third Life, right? Is it second? It's Second Life. Where did Grian and Mumbo hide the diamonds in Last Life? Right here. Oh, it's so playful. I don't think they're allowed to use Ender Chest. I think it's a hidden chest below Mumbo's bunker. In what season did Scar take care of Jelly's pandas? I've seen this. Wait, I watched a bit of this one. This was the one where like there was the big bridge over the top, and they were looking down, and there was like a water thing. And I remember him being sad. Right. I think it was Double Life. I think he had a split life with someone, because I remember... I don't know. It's definitely not Secret Life. It's one of those two. I think it's Double Life. Of these pairs, who got married in Third Life? Sorry, I have wrong music. So stupid. Of these pairs, who got married in Third Life? God, this is stressful. I see why people would have got stressed from this music. What did I do? What did I do to those poor guys? Of these pairs, who got married in Third Life? Jimmy loves getting married. But he's not flower husbands in this universe. I think it's Red and Martin. I think there's beautiful lore love there, and everyone like got super into it, and that's why they're still a duo to this day, because they're the relationship. Who was Pearl's soulmate in Double Life? I think it was a man. I think it was Cleo and Scott, right? I feel like I would have seen Pearl and Martin having some sort of interaction. No, wait, because I think it was Scott and Pearl kept like dying because she's insane, and Scott was getting tilted. I think it was that. I think it's Scott. In Third Life, who declared Red Winter is coming? That's a Martin or a Ren thing, 100%. That's like a Game of Thrones reference. That's one of those two showboys. Cinematic showboys. I think it's Red. What was the name? Oh my god, I'm like a tenth of the way through. It's a long Patreon stream today, gamers. A long Patreon stream indeed. What was the name of Etho and Joel's base? Relationship. Turns out, wasn't Martin and Ren. It was them. I remember now. I'm not going back on any questions. We're not allowed to change any answers because the TriviaBot wouldn't let you, and neither will I. What season is Team Ties from? Was Gem in that? No, is it like their names? It's like Scar, Etho, Impulse, and Tizzle Man. I don't know. It's got etho in it. Right? Does that mean anything here? No, it's Ecolate. I mean, you can spoil the chat. I'm not looking at the chat, really. But I don't want to, like... I don't want to feel like I'm losing. I want to feel like I've got everything right so far, you know? That's what I'm here for. What season of Teen Titans from? I'm gonna say it's Last Life. It's longer than, like, Limited Life. I think it's Last Life. B-Dub's Soulmate and Double Life. It could be... It's not Etho. I think it's Impulse. I think it's Impulse because I didn't watch either of them perspectives, so I'm just guessing. Because I hate those guys. I just don't know those guys. What item was stolen in front... What item was stolen from the front of Big B's Third Life base? Big B like a cookie. He liked the cookie. I know that much from Big B lore. He liked the cookie for sure. For sure he do. I think... Well, enchant is like a new thing. Stealing enchant, that was like recent, I think. Doors is boring. I think it could be Giant Cookie. I think that's like a big thing to steal. That's like a big dynamic moment that would make the Reddit go like crazy. Which two mobs fought against each other for a task in Secret Life? This was Grian's thing, right? This was the thing that he got two things to fight, and there was like a warden in the water, and it was, I think it was versus a Wither. I think it was 1v Wither because they like fishing rod it or something. Did they fishing rod it up or something? God, everything is just like what I've heard from like people talking about it when I'm at like food with them. Like I'm at food with like Scott, Lizzie, and Joel, and they're talking about like the last week's Life series. I'm like, just sat there being like, hi guy. Yeah, I'm involved kind of. I'm adjacent. I'm eating my sushi next to you, so I know what's going on too. Like, it's one of those. It's like I'm picking it up from like the environment I'm in. The 3 Gs are an alliance consisting of Cleo, Scott, and Pearl. That feels like a recent thing. Actually, I don't know. Cleo and Scott is like, that's always a duo. It's 3 sweats. It's 3 big sweats. And when would they have been allowed to be the sweatiest? Not Double Life because Scott and Pearl were anti. I think Last Life. I think Last Life is a possibility for sure. Where was the enchanter located in Double Life? God knows. I don't care. Next. Who won Real Life? Cleo. I think I know that one. I know that one. I think it's because I watched Joel's video and he answered that. And that's not cheating, because I support my friends. Where was the name of Gem, Impulse, and Scott's band? Gem and the Cherry Blossoms. Gem and the Scots. I think it's Gem and the Scots, right? Because they're both called Scott. That's clever. And then when I join, it'll be me, Gem, and Mumbo. Gem and the Ollies. Slay. Grian, you hearing this? Think of the big ideas. Why was B-Dubs' house upside down in Secret Life? Because he's... I don't know, because he's wild. He's a zany guy. I don't know what's wrong with him. I don't know anything about anything. God, why would I know anything about anything? Why was... He was an inside joke. It was his task. No, I don't even think it was his task. Because I remember, didn't Cleo turn his house upside down or something? Cleo, like, built a house on top of Lizzie's house. And, because I remember Lizzie being confused. I remember her being, like, talking to me afterwards and being like, what's going on? Like, I don't know why they did that. I was like, don't know, mate. Why would someone do that? I think it was an inside joke. I don't think it was his task. I don't think it was. I think it was more like him just trying to run a bit. I think it was a bit running. I think it was a bit run. What happened when you failed a hard task in Secret Life? I think it was nothing. I think it was like you took a hard task and you got a big reward, but they're like, did you just not get a reward? I don't think it was died. I think that's insane. For Grian to make it instant death. Because he doesn't want people going out that early. I think nothing happened. I think the failure alone was the worst thing that could happen. If I had a nickel for every series Jimmy would... Cherry, you're so mean to him. He's just a boy. He's just my boy. My boy. You would have 0 nickels. You would have no nickels. 0 nickels. You're Nicholas. Call you Papa Saint Nick, because you're Nicholas. What a taco. What a taco name his and Jimmy's one in Double Life? Something ranchy, I don't know. Ranch's Wrath is a good name. Ranch's Wrath. That's sick. Tango, that's the name? That's cool. And I like how you put my music discs in last Hermitcraft season. Why did Ren begin wearing a crown in Third Life? Carried over for... I don't know. He did have the crown in Hermitcraft. And Third Life was the first life series, right? So it makes sense they wouldn't have their own lord yet. They wouldn't have their own lore. I think it's from Hermitcraft. He was the king, right? And he was like, I'm the king. Call me the king. I'm the king. I think that's right. What was the name of Grian's magma cube? I don't know, man. Why is Etho involved? Etho's oven. Etho's big oven. Because, well, I don't know. It's none of them are good names. Grian, you could do better. What was the color of Skiz's underwear? White with hearts. 100%. He's a lover, not a fighter. Ooh, love him. He's a flirty little guy. How is the double life warden killed? I think it was rotted, right? I remember the rod. I 100% remember warden and rod. That's like the one thing I remember. It was a hot rod. That's what I'd have said if I was there. I think it was a rod. I think it was Big Rod. Who killed the Ender Dragon in Secret Life? Feels like a Scott Sweat move. I'm gonna give it to Scott. Big B has an alternate ego that he used throughout the season. It's Terry. It's Big B and Tiny Terry. That's him. That's it. I think that's it. Quarter of the way there. Quarter of the way there. Newsflash. He's a quarter of the way there. 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 We're doing well. Reset the song. In fact, redo the intro for the quarter mark. Give me like in a hot to cold ratio. Hot being I'm doing well, and cold being I've got them all wrong. How am I doing? I'm gonna have a drink. I have no idea. Sereni, just give me a temperature. I'll take any temperature. Throw a temperature at me. Surprise me. He said you hot to go. Hot to go. Wait, really? Guys, I think I might be winning. I think I might be the best. Okay. Keep it locking in. Which one of these hasn't been featured in a beat-up skin? I think I've seen him with this. I think a tooth would be too hard to show. I think I've seen him with the gappy tooth. I think it's a golden tooth. In Third Life, how did Martin kill Ren to turn him red? Shoved him off a cliff, and I bet there was like fan art of it. I think it was really like emotional. Everyone cried. I think it was that. Who won You Bet Your Life in Last Life? What is that? What does that mean? Joel, because he's so handsome. Which player was it present? Stupid, I got it wrong. You got it wrong, Cherry. Which players weren't present for the trap bill sleepover in Secret Life? This requires more knowledge than I have. I think Grian was there. I think Martin was there. I think maybe Etho and Tango weren't. No, wait, what? Wait, wait, hold on. We can math this. Hold on. We can do this with statistics. Right. Who wasn't there? There's 3 chances of Etho not being there. So it is very likely that Etho isn't there unless Etho is 100% there, in which it's that one. But I think Martin was there. I think Etho and Tango. And I think it's because Tango hates sleepovers because he's scared of the night. You tell me if I'm right in the comments. YouTube VOD. It's getting YouTube VOD. I think this is funny. I think this is funny just from like an outsider's perspective to try and do a thing that requires a lot of knowledge of like a very niche thing. I think this is cool. I think this is very interesting. And I'm sure 1 million people will love this. What did Scar and Pearl use to hurt their soulmates in Double Life? Didn't Scar, like, Pearl just, like, jump off a cliff? Was it Yeah, I think it was, like... Oh, it was one of those two for sure. It might have been powdered snow. I think I can imagine Pearl being like, I'm just going to sit in this snow and see what happens. I think that's so Pearlcore. That's very funny. Who was referred to as the Red King? I think Ren. When did Gem make her first appearance? I watched a bit of this one. I like Gemini Tay. I don't care. Who knows? Gem So Slay. I think it was 2 seasons ago, right? Oh, no, because technically she played as Cleo, right? So when would that have been? Secret Life she was in. Wildlife is the current one, so she was in. It's Limited Life. It's Limited Life because I think Secret Life was technically her first one, and I think that she was actually like the guest in Secret Life. That's big. I big brain that, man. That's crazy. Did you see that? I'm locked in. I'm so locked in. I'm gonna have some fun music for a little bit because I think I don't need the stress right now. Tilly was not Pearl's cat. Tilly was the dog. I think it was Froggy because she thinks it's cute because she likes frogs. What was the cause of Lizzie's final death in Secret Life? A stupidness. I think it was Void. I think she went to the end for just something stupid and fell. I think it was a Void death. What goat horn did Jimmy and Tam have in Double Life? That's so hard. If you didn't watch the show, which I didn't, obviously. That requires too much knowledge. You can't do that based on vibes. That requires, like, actual things and knowing things. I think sing, because they love to sing to each other, because they're so in love. Maybe. How many times did Skiz die in the first episode of Limited Life? I'm going to pick the max. I'm going to pick the max because I've seen him this series. It's incredible how bad this man is at the game. I saw him with the snails. Man can't, like, pay attention to anything out of his field of view for more than, like, 10 seconds. Insane. Insanely bad at the game. But I like him because of his vibes. Who was the first to fail a task in Secret Life? Jim. Because he's so silly. He's a silly guy. What was the name of Scott and Pearl's base in Last Life? Oh. Home Sweet Home. I don't think they would have made it so Scott-based. I think they would have named it after, like, a shared thing. I think that's cute. Who opened the end portal in Secret Life? I think it was... Was Gem in Secret Life? Yes. I think it was Gem because it was her first season and they wanted her to slay. And they were like, Gem and I slay this portal. And she was like, okay, I will press the button again. I will. And she did. Who were the wizards in Last Life? Not Joel and Lizzie. I'd never seen fan art of that. I'd never seen Joel with a wizard's hat before. I don't think it was them. I don't think it was them. I think it's B-Dubs and Etho. I think it's someone I don't know. I think it's them. I think it's one shot. That's the answer. Who started the zombie curse in Secret Life Session 7? That seems like a B-Dubs thing to do because he's crazy. What block was Etho's Swamp Fortress made of in Third Life? God knows, mate. Look, I barely know Etho. I just know he's washed. I don't know what they're expecting here. Leaves is like, that's like a... That's not Big B. Who am I thinking of? That's other guy. B-Dubs. That's B-Dubs thing, Leaves. I think it was wool and it burnt down and there was drama there because he was like, don't... I'm Canadian, eh? Don't burn down my fortress in the swamp. It's made... Oh, wait. Swamp Fortress. That's important. I changed my mind. It's Dark Oak. And he tried to make it all like witch hutty. And that's why he was one of the wizards in the thing. God, I'm so good at the game, man. I'm so good at the game. Psychology degree. It's over there. Look at that. Look at that. There it is. Outsmarted at your own game, life audience. Outsmarted, Cherry Fire. God, stupid. Who betrayed Cleo in Last Life? Who could say? Cleo betrayal in Last Life. So it can't be Lizzie, because Lizzie would never do that. Because she's my best friend. She would never do that to anyone. She's an angel. She would never betray. Unless it benefited her in some way. I think it was probably like... I don't think Scott would betray Cleo. Maybe he would. I can see them both betraying each other. No, I can see them teaming up to betray someone else. I can see Cleo betraying like Ren or Big. I don't see that. I don't see that. I see Ren. I can see Ren being betrayed and Ren making a big deal of it. Ren is one of those people that I think I would betray just to see how he reacts. I think that makes sense to me. I don't... Oh, wait, no, it's someone who betrayed Cleo, though. I'm thinking backwards. Scott and Cleo were related. I think it's Red. Who had a wolf pack in Third Life? Pearl had... Didn't Joel have dogs? And then Scott killed his dogs? Or was that the more recent season? That might have been recent season. It might have been Scott had a load of dogs and Joel got beaten by his dogs. His big dogs. Got his dogs out. Just like MCC. Who had a wolf pack in Third Life? That wasn't the one with the whole, like, 4 a.m. Pearl. That wasn't that. I could see it being Joel or Scott. Was Joel in the series at that point? Was he in there from the start? I don't know Joel, man. I don't know who this guy is. It's crazy. I don't know anything about him. I know the donkey Jeremy, but I know nothing else. I'll put Scott for now. No, I'm not. I don't think Scott would have dogs. I think it would be Joel. I think it would be Grian. No. God, that's a hard one. I'm picking Grian. No, because Grian has cats. He hates dogs. I'm going to put Joel. On what mob did Gem and Pearl ride around killing? Camel. I know that one. Camel. Because they put it in the thumbnail recently to, like, get the audience to be like, oh, I know that one. Audiences love doing that. I would do the same. Who was the first ever boogeyman? Etho. Because he's OG. Who pranked other players with light stained glass? How can you do... What does that mean? How do you... where's the prank? Where's the prank? I don't know where the prank is. Where's the prank? I don't know. Tango, because it's just so zany. Like, it was probably like dark gray glass, and he changed it with light gray, and the people went crazy. The people went mad. They're like, they're like, I bet B-dubs was like, my glass! Whoa, like that. I bet I could see it. I can see it 100%. Damn. What a crazy pranker. Who was the name of Scar's base in Secret Life? Ooh. Play the music. He likes Star Wars. He likes being a little vendor, and he also likes being on Western. Secret Life? Where does that sit in the timeline? Is that the second one? No, that's the second to last one. That's recent. So that would have been after he was in Empire, so he would have done the stuff with Jimmy, so he would know what a Western is. I think he was Space Boy. I think it's Scar's Outpost, and he did loads of references to, like, the cantina from Star Wars. I can see that. 100%. That's very Scar core. In Limited Life, Pearl and Bigby decorated their tower with the face of an animal. What was it? I don't know, man. I don't know what's going on. I don't know. Pearl, Limited Life, I think, was 4 a.m. Pearl. So I think it's wolves. I think it's wolves. And I think they looked like the Wolverhampton Wanderers. And they love sports. I don't know. Who built the gas farm in Limited Life? Gas farm. Has to be someone that knows what's up. Which I think is Impulse and Mumbo. And I bet Mumbo died while doing it. And made a cool title card for it. I think that's possible. Who did Mumbo compete against to have the biggest tower in Secret Life? I can see it being like a Mumbo Grian, like, tete-a-tete, if you were to speak Francais. I can see that. Who was the best in Team Best? Grian. I can see... That's funny. That's funny, and it has to be that. And if it's not that, then Cherry's done a great job writing this quiz, because that's baiting me. Between B-Dubs, Impulse, Tango, and Scott, who was out first during Tag in Secret Life? Scott would never go out unless it was, like, late in the series and he's being targeted by, like, people that... Like, he's on Green Life and everyone's on, like, Yellow Life and they're like, Scott's a sweat. We should get him. I would never do that, by the way, because I respect his skill. I think it was probably B-Dubs. I can see it being B-Dubs. No offense to B-Dubs. Who threw a birthday party? I thought it was Lizzie. I thought it was... Didn't Lizzie have a party or something and no one came? Was that not a thing? That was a thing, 100%. Watching people who are in the series do this, oh, come on, you were there? This is just chill because there's no reason for me to know. Hey, yeah, but I'm doing it off social cues. I'm doing it off what I picked up from the internet lore and fan art. So maybe if you'd done more fan arts of this birthday party, I know what it was. Chatters. Who threw a birthday party in limited life? I think Jimmy would do that because it's so cute. And he's the cutest little guy. He's my little sunflower boy. What was Lizzie's base of Secret Life? Big. I remember it being big. And I remember... But I don't remember it being any... I don't even remember it being a fruit. Which maybe means it was a pumpkin because it wasn't a fruit. Oh, I don't know. I don't know nothing about nothing, me. Which team blew up Bread Bridge? Bread Bridge was Jim... That was the Bad Boys one, right? That was Jimmy and Grian and Joel. And I think it was probably the Mean Girls, which was Martin's team. That was Martin's team, which I probably got the answer wrong before. I'm not changing. And I think, because I think Martin's the only one that would step to that. Because that's a powerful trio. That's like the kind of trio where if you like step to them publicly in a game like this, the audience would be like, hey, man. Hey, that's my little scrunkly that you're messing with. And they get mad. But I don't think Martin's afraid of that. What was the name of the Ravager that killed Jimmy in Limit? Bad Boys, Big Bad Dog. That's so stupid. I think it's Sunday Driver. I think... Wait, no, are these not... Wait, are these... That's... No, wait. Hold on, no. I've seen Sunday Driver in the game on Hermitcraft, right? That's the one in Ravager Rush. I've seen Sunday Driver. And that might mean that this is a that's a reference to this. Or this is just taking a name from that to confuse. But I think that's Cherry being like, I think that's whoever made Ravager Rush referencing this. And maybe they were even in it. But why would they, if it killed Jimmy, why would they even, Jimmy's not in her. I don't know. I think that's right. I think that makes sense. I think that lore lines up for me. In Third Life, Sky used a clock to convince B-dubs to eliminate Impulse. Where did he get it? Big clocker. That clockhead. How did he convince B-dubs? How would he have done that? What does that mean? Maybe B-dubs dropped it. And then Scar was like, I'll give it back if you kill a guy. And B-dubs like, I gotta have my clock. I love my clock. Same. When I'm right, I'm right. When he's right, he's right. When he's right, he's right. I think, yeah, B-dubs dropped it. Which player had the fewest deaths in last life? Also, we're in the final half. Final half, chat. Final half. We play it again. Pump it up for the people at the back. Oh, yeah. That's good. I think we're doing a good run. I'll be real. Like, we've done loads here. This is a sick run. I honestly think we've got at least half. I think we've got at least half. I'm confident we've got at least half. What are we saying? What are we saying? Hot or cold? I think, considering I have no knowledge, I think it's good. I think I've done a fine job, and if I get, like, sub half, I'm ending stream. And I think that's a beautiful way to lead us into the final portion. What player had the fewest deaths in last life? Scott, because he's so handsome. Which lyrics of All Star by Smash Bros. Did Joel not put as part of his Secret Life task? I think I could use a little feel for myself. I think that one's like niche. I don't think people will get that. Who said this quote? You know, I've always had the thing for red names. Bad. Sorry, let me try and do it a bit more seductively. You know, I've always had a thing for red names. Bad boys. That's Joel or Jimmy without me even looking at the answers. That's who that is. Let me look at the answers. It's Jimmy. It's Jimmy. Jimmy said that unless it's Lizzie saying it to Joel. But I think it's no. It's someone saying it to the bad boys, and Jimmy wouldn't say that to himself. I think it's Lizzie, but she wasn't in that season, was she? Oh, but was this the season when she took over Cleo? No, she took over Pearl, and then she saw Joel as Pearl, and she said, I can see... That's the kind of thing that Lizzie would say. 100% Lizzie would say that. And everyone like, Lizzie would say such a thing? When she's the one that sang the lines from that song on my music stream. You know, she's crazy. I think it's Lizzie. Out of these third life quotes, which one was not said by Scar? Grian, watch out, we're taking our pants off. Skiz, I want all your clothes. Yes, we are pants swapers. Stupid. Everyone always worries about me being pantsless. I'm naked and come in peace. I think all the pants related stuff is Scar. And then I think Skiz, I want all your clothes is not a thing he would say, because he's the one that's naked. He doesn't want other people to be naked. He's the naked guy. He's the naked gun. In Secret Life, who was the only player to shut Lizzie's slumber party? Grian? No, Joel. Redo. It's Joel, because he loves his wife. He loves his wife. Who was Grian's secret soulmate? I thought it was Scar. I'll be real. I thought it was Scar. I thought it was Scar. Who was Grian's secret soul? He had a secret soulmate. It's not Pearl. I think it was someone. It might have been. I think he didn't want it to be someone bad, and I thought it was Scar. Bigby? Bigby's not even bad though. Or maybe it's like a secret bonus one because Grian's the owner. I don't know. It's not Ren or Martin. I just don't think it's them. I don't think there's a lot of relation. He does like Ren, though. And maybe he likes Ren because they were secretly in love or whatever soulmate means. I don't know. That was not his secret soulmate. Scar was his regular soulmate? Interesting. I don't even know they had secret ones. That's crazy. What pet did Mumbo try to drown in Secret Life? Well, that's very dramatic. That's a dramatic death. I got to put the sound on. I got to put this back on. What pet did Mumbo try to drown? I could imagine him trying to kill Pearl's dog, and that made her go crazy and whack him, you know? Because she's 4 a.m. Pearl, and she's never slept a wink. Who burnt down Jimmy and Scott's wall in Third Life? Joel would do that. Martin would do that. Tango might do that. Scar wouldn't do that. Jimmy could do it to himself by accident, for sure. He's silly. He's my silly goose. But I think it was Joel. What was Mumbo? Because I think burning stuff is very chaotic, and that's Joel core. What was Mumbo's ultimate weapon to stop a red name in Secret Life? Act like a red name, run, cry, and scream in that specific order. That's such specific wording that it has to be that. Ask for mercy, fence post. Or fence post is like a really funny meme that you had to like be there to get. Like, fence post! And the crowd goes wild, obviously, because he said the thing. I don't know. I think it's run, cry, and scream in that specific order, and I think he said it like that. Maybe he had things pop up on the screen like, the thing you gotta do when you're stopping a red name is this. It's easy. It's just bam, bam, bam. That's what I think, anyway. I think it's that. I think it's that. I'm gonna let run, cry, and scream. Which player appeared the tallest in the April Fool's episode? Oh, I think it was someone I know. I think it's Pearl, because Pearl is, like, actually probably the tallest. Actually, maybe not compared to, like, Impulse and those guys. They're quite big. Who killed Lizzie while she... Maybe Australian Ping plays into height. I don't know. Who killed Lizzie when she was invisible on a skeleton horse? A mob killed her. Jimmy, Martin. Jimmy, and he felt bad. Martin's a certified killer. He would do that. Joel wouldn't kill his wife. He loves his wife. I don't think he would do that. I think it's Martin. When Scar turned red in Third Life, he gave Grian 2 types of flowers as a peace offering. What were these flowers? Oh, what'd I give? With a rose. Wrong season, wrong guy. I don't know. Rose bushes and alliums, lilies of the valley and tulips. I think it's something like Lily of the Valley, and he called him his, like, Lily or something. And he's like, you're my Lily of the Valley. And everyone's like, what? No way. I pressed the wrong button. This was meant to be the Titanic theme. You're my Lily of the Valley. Yeah, it doesn't work well with with JoJo's music. It's fine. I think it's Lily the Valley. I think it's like a romantic line he said. Which player started the first ever Raiden's Life series? Tango or Impulse? Impulse. Impulse because he's wacky and crazy. Also, I think I've not picked a lot of Impulse answers. I think there's probably an answer with everyone. In every single season he's participated in so far, Mumbo has died right after which player? Was this before or after? Did Mumbo die in the TriviaBot episode or did he die after it? Because this, I know he's died first in this one. I know he's died first in this. I'm putting the music back on. I know he died in this. I know he died first, and it was really embarrassing. Everybody laughed. Except for the people that were like, bring him back as a ghost. Mumbo's died right after which player? Skiz, Jimmy, Lizzie, Grian, Tango. It's possible it's Jimmy into Lizzie every time. Lizzie dies pretty early always. But Skiz is bad, and he's new. So there's not a lot of opportunities for it to be him. This is the first season it's not been Jimmy, right? Except for real life? I think it's Skiz. I think it's Skiz or Lizzie. I think Skiz has had less times being in it where it couldn't be him. I mean, as in like there's less chances, so it's more likely it's him. I think that makes sense. It's just stats, baby. It's all stats. Which player lost all of their lives in one session of Third Life? Who's bad at game, chat? Who's bad at game? Which player lost all of their lives in one session of Third Life? Tango? I don't know Tango well enough. I don't know Tango well enough, but also, like, some answers have to be Tango. I can't just keep not picking Tango because I don't know Tango that well. Lost all their lives in one session of Third Life, which is the first ever season, so people didn't die that quickly until the end, right? I think it's someone that was, like, green life until the very end. And then they just went out in one fell swoop. I could see it being, like, someone good. I could see it being Joel. No, because Joel would have wanted the drama early on. He'd have, like, fed to get a death. I think it could be Grian. I could see it being Grian, and Grian's like, no way! It's me, Grian, and I've died. It's me, Harry Styles, and I've died. I don't know. I think it's Grian. Which of these did Mumbo use? But then again, I feel like I would have seen the drama of that on Twitter. I'm changing to Tango. Tango. Which of these did Mumbo use to get a boogie kill in Last Life? I think I saw clips of this and he end crystalled. I think it was like a bow on end crystal kind of type beat. I think the rest of these are boring. These two are cool. And I think end crystals are like the coolest one. And I think Mumbo knows how to make an end crystal. Something that I, as an Oli, would never be able to do. So I think that's the thing he would do. Which of these was not a house of dogwarts? What are these? What's dog wars? What's a dog wart? Cluck. It doesn't make any sense. It's Cluck Claritin. Claritin? Is that a... I don't know what that is. Crimson War, Enderport, Rosethorn. This is funny. These are too similar. Crimson War and Enderport. Unless you liked the way that sounded. The alliteration of Port and Wart. I think Rosethorn sounds stupid. I don't think... But then it's like a thorn, a wart, a clock. These are bad names. Who's... Okay, you can spoil... Tell me who it was. You chat can tell me who it was. If you guys know. Who made Dogwarts? And that will help me decide. That's my one bit of intel. I'm using my phone a friend. Okay? I'm using it on you guys. Not a house of dog... Who made Dogwarts? Who made Dogwarts? Ren made Dogwarts. Ren is quite funny. I give Ren a lot of credit. I think Ren is good and funny. And I therefore think that Rosethorn is boring compared to these four. And I think it's that. I think that's bad. Who said this quote? Do me a favor, die for me. That's such a sick... That's like... Oh. That's like probably Pearl saying it in her like red life form. When she's like 4 AM Pearl. And she's like, do me a favor. Do me a flavor. Die for me. And they're like, what? They're like, do me... Cleo. Cleo, zombie Cleo, do me a favor. Do me a favor, zombie Cleo. Die for me. And everyone's like, what? That's scary. She's like, do me a favor, Cleo. Die for me. Perish, Cleo. You know? Something like that. What do you think? I think that's what I picked. So, doesn't even matter. Because I'm confident. Oh, no. Die for me. Sorry, Pearl. I'm very excited to do the Pearl this week, Pearl. Please don't reset it. Which player makes it their goal to go to the Nether in the first session of every season? That's gotta be Martin. Martin's the biggest sweat I know that doesn't look like a sweat. What was the name of Scar's B in Third Life? That's gotta be Mr. B. Because he's a bee. It only makes sense, man. Or it's like Mr. Balloon because he floats. And he had him on a string. It's Mr. Balloon. Locking it in. When did Ren do the Wither Star? Look, I feel like I don't give people a lot of credit for naming conventions. I think they picked the easiest option. And Mr. Balloon is like, I got a guy that's like a balloon. What did Ren do with the Wither Star in Last Life? Gave it to an ally. He gave it to Mumbo, who turned it into a end crystal and blew up a guy. I don't know how to craft anything. I might be wrong. How did Gem lose her eye? She lost her eye? What? I pressed the wrong button here. What do you mean she lost her eyes? She's just a Minecraft character. She's come to England since. She saw Taylor Swift. She had 2 eyes. Needed the glasses to be sure. Like, she couldn't see at all. But, like, she had 2 eyes. No law, she just did it for fun. That is the gem I know. A skeleton shot her. The boogeyman curse. She didn't lose an eye. That's so PM. Like, how am I supposed to know? I like the idea that they put this in to be like, so people would go ask Gem, and Gem would be like, what? I don't lose an eye. And maybe that's the trick. I don't know. End portal is stupid. It could be a skeleton shooting it, and she's just trying to make, like, big lore out of something very small, but I'm putting it as losing an eye. I'm putting it in losing an eye. I'm locking it in. In Double Life, Tango brought a warning to the service to kill 2 specific people. Tango hates Scar and Grian because Scar took his pandas and said he smelt bad. Maybe I'm right, maybe I'm wrong. Who could say? What did Martin hand over to Pearl when she asked for Tilly and Lemon? Martin stole Tilly? That horrible man! Boo, Martin! Boo! Buy the plush. Buy the 4 AM Pearl plush. Oh no, the condensation. Oh my god, he killed her? Oh, he definitely gave her bones. That's so Martin Court. And then Pearl went crazy because Tilly died. And that's why everyone loves the lore. Oh, that makes so much sense. It's her bones. It's Tilly's bones. Or Ash's is stupid. I think Bones is funnier. I think Bones makes sense. No, actually no, because dogs would eat bones. It could be flesh. I think flesh is more likely than bone. It's one of those 3. Don't change. Lock in on go with what you believe in. Go with your heart. Go with your gut. In Last Life, Lizzie had 3 wolves. Identify one of the 2 incorrect names here. Troll, taxes, ogre, dragon, gas prices. What? Why would Lizzie put gas prices? She lives in England. We call it petrol, idiot. You can't trick me, Terrifier, with your tricks and your navy tricks. Who stole Scar's llama pizza in Third Life? It was Jimmy, because he's so crazy. He's so zany. What season did Sears not participate in? I don't think he was in the first one. Oh, no, he was. No, he was, because I thought he was in Hermitcraft for ages, but he wasn't. He was in the Life series. That makes sense. I think he wasn't in... He's in Secret Life. I think he's in all recent ones. Maybe he wasn't in, like... I feel like I don't know anything about him in Double Life. But I'm guessing. It's guesswork. In Third Life, Impulse showed off a trick to find which ore. What trick? There's no trick. I don't know. Something stupid. Ancient debris. And he's just like, you just got a mine fest. Wah! And everyone was like, that's funny. You're so funny, Impulse. In limited life, Jimmy had a frog which was killed by Pearl. Leonardo da Vinci. Bubbles the frog. Froggy D. Luffy. Jimmy has never heard of One Piece in his life. It's not that. Judge, Judy, and Executioner is 100. It's that. It's 100% that. It's a reference to Hot Fuzz. It's that. That's so... Jimmy also just says that randomly. It's that. What basic clear burned down? Oh, Scottage is a thing. That makes me worried that I was wrong earlier. Okay. I think you can't burn down Magical Mountain because it's a mountain. Snow Fort, too cold. It could be the Southlands, but also no idea. No idea. We're getting close to the end, and we could almost line up the final bit of the theme with us getting it right. We gotta speed up. Which soulmate pair invited a horde of zombies to the pool party in Double Life? That's Etho and Joel, 100%. They're crazy. No, Etho and Joel were... They were double lives. They were in love. What was the name of Skiz's dog in Last Life? I ain't reading all of that. So true. So true. Why did Cleo turn into a human in Secret Life? She survived the zombie apocalypse. That's like crazy lore. Did you like our trivia? I still got 40 seconds. Let's go back. Okay, we'll read the names. What was the name of Skizzy's dog in Last Life? Kevin, Mad Eye Malone, Jimmy, Refrigerator, Bubbles, Dugan. Kevin Malone, Bubble. I ain't reading all that. Cleo, she turned. Wait. Oh, wait. Secret Life. Wait, no, because Lizzie was in Secret Life, so it wasn't that one. Lizzie was in it, so it couldn't. That wasn't the one where someone subbed in. Did you like our trivia? I did. I liked it. I liked it for sure. Yes. I'm gonna let the song play out. And we submit now. No resets. How do I I'm scared of this score. Chat, I want you to give me a guess of how you think I did. With like a under 50 or above 50. Based on what you know. I think I've done all right. You gotta hope I did all right, because the stream ends if I've done bad. So, I don't know. We'll see. 52? You've been counting. That's two people with the exact same number. Wait. 52 would be, like... I mean, that's a pass. That's a pass if I got 52. All right, this is drama. Let's get big drama on. Big drama. Okay. The scores are in. This is for the Ashes. 41 out of 99! No! No! Stupid! 41? Sub-half? I was groomsman at two of these people's weddings. I'm Jimmy's arguably best friend ever in the world. This is a scam. And Cherry probably got like the answers wrong. That's the thing about Cherry, is they probably got the answers wrong and they did it to trick me. That's pretty good. Yeah, it's not bad, is it? It's all right. For a one and done. Did it go from like easy to hard as we went through? What was Etho's favorite son? Couldn't have known that one. Who failed the Joel failed the 100 block high? Couldn't see me doing that. Grian and Mumbo, hidden chest. Oh wait, it was right here. What do you mean it was right here? Dumb, stupid, dumb, bad, funny for the sake of being funny. Stop that now. Cringe. Okay, but these pets who got married as Jimmy and Scott, it was Flower Husbands. They ran it back because it was Third Life, and that was during the time of empires. I'm so stupid. It was COVID when everyone wanted to marry people. Season his team ties from Limited Life, obviously. Enchanter Look. I feel like I was very good at the start. I think at a certain point, yeah, it just goes red. Yeah, no way. Yeah. I was right with the powdered snow, though. I think I did okay. I think, you know what? You can't win them all. You can't win them all. And you know what? In celebration of 100 Patreon patrons, you know, teaching you guys a valuable lesson about not being able to win them all is the best thing I could offer. Worth any amount of money. And if you're watching on the VOD, you know where you can find big ideas and thoughts like this. big answers right here on the Patreon, Oli. Goodbye.